Network. I am Mark Cook, and on the Skype line right now, I'm excited to talk about something that's really important to you. It's really important to her. And listen, it's benefits, right? It's open enrollment time, okay? Consumers, employees all across the land are looking for the best practices, for their employees, looking to select the right benefits for the coming year, right? So, I have on the line with me right now Jody Dietel, who is the Chief Compliance Officer at Wageworks. Good morning, Jody, and welcome to Morning Coffee.
Good morning. How are you, Mark?
I'm doing well, thanks. So let's just break it down from soup to nuts here. What is open enrollment?
I'm sorry, I really have a bad cough. Open enrollment season is that time when you get to look at your benefits for the coming year and make choices or changes to those benefits to better fit your family.
It's an important time because look, most employers just kind of redo their benefit plans year after year, and what happens is that most employees end up wasting money because of the mistakes that the insurance benefits are dealing with. So, how do we kind of figure out what changes could affect existing benefits versus a new plan versus the old plan and all that good stuff?
I'm really sorry. The important thing is for people to kind of look at their current medical situation, look at their carriers for the past year, and see how those benefits have managed the expenses for their family. You're right, people leave lots of money on the table because they don't take the time to pay attention to it year after year. So watch for those emails from your benefits department or human resources. Make sure that you can grab, the information, take advantage of kind of benefits fairs they might have or presentations, and then grab a latte and sit down and really dig through the materials. You might find that there's a much more cost-effective plan that provides just as comprehensive coverage for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where like you just gave the best advice that you could give. And it's to pay attention to what they're sending you. Read the emails. Actually take an interest in this because the only person that benefits from it is you. So you need to take care of your benefits. And Jody, listen, we hope you feel better. Now, this is just, it kind of works perfectly, right? You're not feeling so well. We're talking about benefits here. So is there a time frame? Do I need to sign up by a certain date or what's the deal with that?
That varies from employer to employer, and if you work for a larger employer, it could be right around the corner, September, October time frame. If it's a smaller employer, it might be a little later, closer to Thanksgiving or Christmas, but that's why it's important to look for those, flyers, the posters that might be up around the workplace, and those emails from HR.
And I'm talking.
Most importantly, though, don't forget to look at the other ancillary benefits as well. There might be a health flexible spending account. I know I'm using mine right now for out-of-pocket expenses and that doctor visit for the nasty cold I have. Maybe I have kids in daycare or an adult dependent at home, my mom or dad that might be living with me, and I need to bring someone in to care for them while I'm working. All of those, generally there are tax-advantaged accounts that you can participate in that you're going to save lots of money on taxes, an average of 30%, just by setting aside dollars for those known expenses that you already have.
Yeah, those flexible spending accounts are one of the greatest things that they actually did for the consumer. It's one of those programs that, I was lucky enough, I had one for a long time, and it just is such a benefit to having that in your plan. So,
for sure.
And I just want to reset here. I'm talking to Jody Dietel, who's the Chief Compliance Officer over at Wageworks. So we need to know, what is Wageworks and kind of how does it fit into all of this?
Wageworks is the largest third-party benefit administrator of those consumer-directed benefit accounts. And so we're getting the open enrollment material or assignments, kind of the new benefit elections from, millions of consumers through their employers, and then we administer the benefits throughout the year. But we're on a mission to help people understand and not be so daunted by the open enrollment process. There's simple steps that you can take. Yeah, it does take some time, and you're in the driver's seat. So we don't want people to leave money on the table. We want people to understand their benefit choices and make effective elections for the next year and give themselves a raise.
Yeah, I mean, so is it as simple as just getting in touch with Wageworks to help guide through the process, or?
Certainly, people can look at our website. There's lots of tools and resources, www.wageworks.com. But they also should, as I indicated before, go to their employer and their human resources and benefits department and ask them for the tools and resources that they have to help them be a better informed consumer during this open enrollment season.
Yeah, so your first step, folks, is to go to HR and talk to the HR person about what is available for you. And I think that, Jody, that's a great point, because most people don't know what's available to them, that they may be able to make significant changes that could save them money.
And that's for sure. And I think we don't proactively take care of that as employees because it is such a daunting task. But if you spend the time now, you probably have a much more effective benefit year and probably more take-home pay.
Yeah, it really is something that people need to be a little bit more mindful of. And Jody Dietel is the Chief Compliance Officer over at Wageworks. And I want to thank her for spending a few minutes with us. Jody, I'm going to need you to go feel better, rest up that cough.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry for the coughing spell.
No, you're fine. You're fine. We appreciate the great information here on Morning Coffee on the Radio Vision Network. So I'm going to take a break. I thank Jody Dietel for joining us for a few minutes. And we will be right back here on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.